This doctor doesn't care about confidentiality. How's it going, Clone Club? And welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Orphan Black Echoes reaction. Today, we are continuing off with one of our favorite shows about a bunch of clones. Although, honestly, I don't think we've actually seen... No, we have seen a clone. Because either Lucy is a clone of Jules, or Jules is a clone of Lucy, or Jules and Lucy are both clones who are copied from another person, I think. But last episode, we got Felix coming back. He was Silver Fox Felix coming in, and he ended up helping Kira get a little baggie of cocaine. Got himself a little something too in that moment. And Lucy was pretty much interrogating Jules because she thought that she was a clone. She had the same like scar on her arm, but she did not have like the glow-in-the-dark tattoo thing on her arm. So that's what makes me think that right now Jules is the original, and maybe they just 3D printed an older version of her for some reason. I don't know. But all I know is my hat is not crooked this week, I hope. And I am ready to watch some more Orphan Black Echoes. So anyway, guys, if you guys like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe. And hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, Orphan Black Echoes Season 1 is already complete, and the season finale is already available for the Soul Sister tier patrons and above, as well as some patron-exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be on YouTube at some point. And if you guys really want to help me out, please share this with all your Reddits and socials and fan pages and stuff like that. The more people that watch, the more I can do reactions just like this. It's probably not a good selling point. So yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Orphan Black Echoes. This one is Season 1, Episode 3, Pegasus Girl. Let's do it. Gotta love more of that pink goo.
You're not sleeping with it, are you, Ray?
So this is Jules then. She looks a lot different with her hair like that. It's not a great hairstyle.
You know where you are, honey? What did you do to me?
Did you cut my hair?
You've been in a coma. We're just transferred here yesterday.
Is that another fake hospital room or? So she was in the goo too. Let's go!
You have a stain on your boob.
Soup boob.
I'm your neuropsychologist. You were in a head-on collision with a driverless truck. Your parents didn't make it.
They could have literally told her any story, like you were an orphan or something. So they installed in her basically a traumatic memory.
You just suffered a really big loss.
And have you seen my hair?
I'm sad because I can't remember them.
It's because they never existed.
Where are you from?
Florida.
She's a Florida girl.
For my dance crew in Jacksonville.
What were your parents' names?
Monica
Jane
and
John
Nicholas
Doe.
Anderson.
How do they always forget the pink goo under the nails? It seems like that would be something to check. I mean, that's what forensic people check, is stuff under the nails for DNA.
Your memories, they're still in there.
And then I get to live with my grandpa.
Hey, kitten.
No, honey. He had a stroke.
Have you checked out your grandpa's IMDb page yet?
I want to go home, but there is no home.
That would be rough.
And then a ride with some like rando guy. And Peyton didn't have money for a ride share.
She has no idea who that is, does she?
And I was like, guys, she literally almost died and shit.
She's a good actress, though, because she's acting like she's been her best friend forever.
My mom is pissed with your mom for being 3 months behind on the rent. And I was like, the woman is literally dead now. God, what a bitch.
Why? Why would you say that to your friend who just lost her parents and can't remember them?
I'm meeting with a guy in New York who thinks I should model. So.
Good luck on that casting couch, lady.
Hi.
Maybe you just need a fresh start.
How amazing would that be? I mean, it would suck to not know your past, but to be able to just start over from scratch, like, God.
Oh my goodness, you have to tell me about it.
I was making my bed.
So she's opening
and
up. Wonder how long it's taken her.
I had a flash of sheets on a clothesline.
So is this kind of like the phenomenon where like people make up memories?
Everything you told me about myself.
Exactly.
No, that was a recovered memory.
She's leading her down all these trails and she's like, so what do you see on the trail?
Your foster family is coming to pick you up next week.
I haven't even met them yet.
Mom's a banker and the dad.
He's kind of a dick.
Is this okay?
Sure.
Honestly, that's like That's technically her mom, right? The first person she's ever seen and bonded with.
This is just a see you later.
Unless she's gonna
You
get
got this, kiddo.
reassigned to a different place, so she'll never see her again. Who knows?
It's okay.
Oh, they got a Tesla Model X. God damn.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, you go with that family. That is my dream car right there, guys. That is my dream car. I know I hate Elon Musk, but... And why would they have a 2020 model Tesla Model X in 2050? I guess maybe they aren't so rich after all.
Wes has been trying to get me to swap rooms, but a woman should have her own bathroom.
Trying to get mom past this whole gendered paradigm.
Who knows? He might have more product than she does, you know.
I wanted to finish that before you arrived. Pick whichever one is your favorite and then we paint it.
So that they just gave her, I guess, and tried to act like she had it since she was a child? From the past to the present, she didn't pick a wall color, did she? Nope. Why did it sound like I was starting to rap right there?
Are you sure about this?
This girl is me. This is where she recovered after her accident.
Wasn't she afraid to go to the hospital last time, and now she's just like walking into the belly of the beast? But I guess if you want to know answers, you gotta go straight to the source.
All right, let's do this.
Dude must really love her for all the shit she's putting him through. You might want to have those locked up. She seems to be not handling her situation well.
So, you're worried about the output? Margin of error was virtually zero.
They're worried she's dangerous. She woke up with no memories.
The scan wasn't high-res enough to replicate the detail needed for memory. Her brain was exactly the same.
Whose brain, though? I want to know.
It's the fact that we did it at all that's bothering you now.
Memories are something you have to experience. I don't think they can be transferred. I mean, Assassin's Creed thinks it can, but...
If you ever want to come back to additive, there is a place for you.
Additive.
I'm thinking of retiring. I don't trust myself anymore.
Should have seen what I did with this frog and a bunch of cocaine last week.
I'm here if you need to troubleshoot anything.
Thanks, Josh.
Her name is Jules Lee.
I'm gonna have to call security. It feels like they're hiding something.
Excuse me.
Does a nurse know
You
her?
said you were related to Jules? She was discharged. Who discharged her? Pam Teller.
This doctor doesn't care about patient confidentiality, does she?
Nightmares about all she'd say is, I can't get the blood out. Oh, my break's over.
Oh, so she wasn't on the clock, so the whole confidentiality thing didn't apply. I get it. That's how it works in the 50s.
That nightmare, we're having the same one.
So whose dream was it actually?
Jules, could you please wait for my instruction? Last time Ingrid lost her eyebrows.
I think we're going to need another feather of him.
I would like to make a purchase from the pharmacist if you've made that new batch. And I tripped hard. My dream started playing on the bus ride to school.
She's making her own drugs and selling them?
Jules,
Seriously, she's gonna straight up just give her a couple of pills in front of everybody. Not even under the table.
What are you doing here?
Probably your monitor.
Jules, if something's wrong, you can tell me.
No, you
Thanks.
can't.
So then there's nothing going on?
I'm good. Who sent all my things back when I was at the hospital? My journal. It's nothing like me.
Personality traits can change in brain injury patients.
Especially when you're a new person and you're experiencing new things, you're gonna change. She's just... Her innocence is gone. She took a man's life, saw his soul flee. Now she's acting out.
That boy's parents are not pleased. I don't understand.
Her hamster just died.
Can I see some ID, please? Army, huh? Marine Corps. Keep an eye on that one.
It's all digital now.
Will do, officer.
Did you see the texting thing that was on the phone? That was weird.
So, is it a woman who printed you?
No.
Shit. We have to go back. Charlie just confessed to a cop.
She shot him from a bended knee.
Or the person who pulled the trigger was a child, maybe. Lucy may not be dangerous. I think we might want to reconsider our approach.
She's trying to keep the program going.
Daryl's already signed off on this approach.
Is she gonna be new art? Gotta have somebody in the police force to be on your side.
What do you think?
He looked at me in Spanish class today, and I felt like tiny knives pierced my heart. Doesn't not sound like you. This one's amazing. Forever wild, forever free, forever me. What are you doing?
Was that plagiarized? I would hate that keyboard, by the way.
Forever wild, forever free, forever me. What if I didn't write this? David Stanley Fagerland. His address is right here.
Why would his home address be on the internet like that? Seems like a very dangerous thing to have there.
There have been some concerns in the printing process, but no reason to think she could be dangerous. I want your word that you won't hurt her.
Dr. Manning, I'm not some movie villain. I have absolutely no intention of hurting anyone.
Guarantees a movie villain.
We will take care of Lucy.
That's what she's afraid of. Kira, how did you end up in this position? After everything that you and your family's been through? because he was a bad guy and people were coming after you. She doesn't understand like the moral gray area of self-defense. I mean, I know you would still feel terrible, obviously, but...
This is Rona, my friend from the Quaker meetings.
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Manning.
This is my groomer.
Here. Giving back is one of our foundational Quaker beliefs.
A lot of people have that belief. Why don't you go ahead and show Rona how it's done?
She's like, listen up, bitch. Oh, it's so much easier. Is that one of those air regrower helmets? Why'd you just let a couple of kids into your apartment, dude? That's weird. Is that Seaman for the Dreamcast back there?
What's that thing on your head?
Supposed to help me with regrowth?
Those don't work.
Jerry's still out? Who the hell are you two?
Forever wild, forever free, forever me.
You're friends. You'd like to... How'd you get that?
I'm Jules Anderson.
Okay, look, you can't tell them I reused that line in my book.
So to be clear, you wrote this journal?
Dude, just
Look, man, they told me it was for a study. You can't tell them you know.
Who hired you?
Jules, I think we should go.
Why? You're just getting answers. Like, why would you leave then? You gotta find out who they are. Obviously, it's additive, possibly. Is that because of her DNA inside of Lucas? I wonder what Lucas can do. Like, is he smarter? Is he able to heal like Kira was?
You're a printout of another human being?
If this journal's a lie, then my whole life is a lie too, right? Like, everything Dr. Teller said happened to me.
The one person she thought she could trust.
Do you think I'm a printout too?
Yes.
Mom and Dad, think they're part of this too?
Go homeless.
You need closure.
That's a very good point. I mean, you need to accept it, put a period at the end of the sentence and bury it.
I don't think we would have liked you, but...
Stop telling the cops that you killed people. They'll start asking questions.
Your captive has returned.
I'm thinking you and I should maybe have a do-over.
Without the gun and kidnapping this time, maybe.
Why would anyone even want to print out of someone else?
I don't have my memories, remember?
My guess is you are a newer version.
Of who?
Her, I guess. Someone that looks like her. And you?
I heard you were having nightmares. I have them too. In the bathroom, there's blood on the floor, and when I look in the mirror, I see your face. But I know it's me.
Is that a...
do something really bad?
I'm betting that's a memory from the original that passed through, like the strongest memory that the original had.
If I can just see more details, I can figure out who we were.
I might be able to help with that. There's this study drug at school, and they've started to, like, dream trip.
Dream walking, you hypocrite!
Maybe if we try it together, we'll be able to see something new.
Is it fun?
It's at home. I have to go get it.
Be careful.
They're after you, not me.
Yeah, they're after the both of you. And or all of you, depending on how many there is. This music, I love this Orphan Black music.
Jesus Christ. Who leaves the CIA to go and work for Paul Darrows?
Money?
That's private.
What aren't you telling me?
You want to keep Lucy safe? Just find her before we do.
New art.
Jules?
You ratted her out, didn't you?
We'd like to talk with you.
Dr. Teller wants you to take these.
Luxetine.
They're just antidepressants.
Was that in Orphan Black, that medicine? I can never remember medicine names. I can't even remember the medicine names I take.
Okay.
Take one now, please.
I wonder if those are to suppress dreams, possibly?
Show us your tongue.
James.
What? It's a thing.
It's a weird thing. Got it all out. How are you gonna take a shower in that? There's grass. I was gonna have to remove my headphones if she kept on puking. Let's go! Ha ha! God, I love it. All right, everybody, that was Orphan Black Echoes, Season 1, Episode 3, Pegasus Girl. And in this episode, Jules pretty much figures out that she is, in fact, another printout. She's a clone of who neither Jules or Lucy know. And Kira in this episode, she's not feeling her job. She's not feeling what she's been doing. She's having a lot of second thoughts, and even going to the person that helped her print out these people to say, like, did we mess up anywhere? But the cop, the new art that I'm saying, she's the one that actually was like, well, you know, this shot didn't come from her height, and it was probably a child. So she's kind of helping Lucy not be like the target right now, so that they don't think that she's like out of control. And then we also kind of find out that big surprise, the therapist that helped her as she woke up was obviously kind of a bad guy and gave her false memories by that author and stuff, and that was kind of crazy. Then she gave her some medicine. I don't know what that does, but I'm guessing that it's supposed to like suppress dreams or memories or something, which is kind of counterintuitive to what they want to do. But you know, luckily she was able to bleh it all out. So yeah, that was about it for this episode. So yeah, let me know what you thought about it in the comment box down below. And also, was that medicine in Orphan Black, the fluoxetine, I think it was called? That sounds familiar. I don't know if it was actually used in Orphan Black, so you gotta let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're gonna get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, Orphan Black Echoes Season 1 is already complete, and the season finale is already available for the Soul Sister tier patrons and above, as well as some patron-exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be on YouTube at some point. And yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys, so thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you, and remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week with some more Orphan Black Echoes. Take it easy, guys.
Do you think I'm a printout too?